American Made is directed by Doug Liman and stars Tom Cruise as Barry Seal, a real-life pilot in the 1980s who's recruited by the CIA to take pictures of things they want to track, and also ends up being a drug runner for Pablo Escobar at the same time. Now, Liman and Cruise's last collaboration turned out great, Edge of Tomorrow. Yes, it's called Edge of Tomorrow. That's what it's called, okay? You know what I mean? That's the title of the movie. It's called Edge of Tomorrow. That's what it's called. If the words based on a true story weren't shown at the beginning of this film, you wouldn't believe any of it. It's that insane. And yet, it happened. Barry Seal had money in the CIA. He had money in the drug trade. He had a successful family life. He had a business and too much cash to do anything with. There's sequences later in the film where they are trying to find places to put cash because they just have so much, it's overflowing in their house. And this film takes sort of a comical approach to this story while also having sequences of real genuine tension as well. Liman has chosen to make this film very documentary-esque with his camera work, a lot of handhelds, crash zooms, a lot of editing, and that style is really good for this type of film because it also lends to the fact that this story is so unbelievable. But when viewed through that lens, as well as the guise of knowing that it's true, it really boosts the believability and the credibility of the story. It also makes the production feel more low budget than it is, and in this case, that's a really good thing. Because you're watching events that are told through a very specific eye, Doug Liman's eye. He uses at times a VHS aesthetic with the opening studio logos as well as the end credits, and you get to see some VHS footage of Barry Seal, played by Cruise, of course. This is one of the better roles that Cruise has had in a few years because he's kind of an anti-hero. And those are usually my favorite Cruise roles, where you understand his viewpoint kind of, but you know what he's doing is wrong. But the character's complete obliviousness to just how bad and how low he's getting is really funny. And the film understands that, and it takes advantage of that comical side of this character. Because whenever he gets offered a new job and given a giant bag filled with cash, no matter who it is, whether it's Pablo Escobar or the US government handing him this money, he just smiles and says, cool, that sounds like fun, and digs a hole even deeper than he was in before, and it makes the character quite compelling as well as the film. As for flaws, the movie feels a little lightweight at times. The tone that Liman has chosen makes the events feel a little inconsequential. It's a very tense time for the nation of the United States, and it's portrayed very funny and lighthearted and entertaining. And so, at times, you just don't really feel that invested in the characters because, as I said, Barry Seal as a real-life person clearly is very fascinating, but the movie's portrayal of him is more of, as I said, he viewed everything as this big party or this adventure. When he does realize he's getting in over his head, it can create for some really compelling character moments. And I think what's so fun about the film is the fact that this character, who should really be pulling his hair out at what he's gotten himself into and his family, somehow views it as fun. And so it's fascinating. But that can have an effect on the overall tone of the movie, where you leave kind of thinking like, okay, well, that was enjoyable, but what did I really take away from it? There really is no giant glaring flaw beyond that. This is one of the better Tom Cruise roles he's had in a few years. It's a very entertaining movie. I liked Doug Liman's viewpoint of this time in history, and I'm going to give American Made a B+. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. Look forward to more reviews very soon, as well as the start of our 5th annual Halloween special. That's going to be really special this year. Instead of just doing one video like we've done the past 4 years, we're going to fill the entire month of October with this Halloween special. Various videos, horror movies, family films. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Thank you very much as always for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.